Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to North Dakota Today. So we have James Hendricks back here in studio to tell us how he can help us with our finances. So good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me on the couch. So you are affiliated with Northwestern Mutual. So what does that mean for you and how you run your own firm?
Yeah, so it's a little confusing. A lot of times when we think of Northwestern Mutual or a certain name of a company that is a company that someone's affiliated with as being a financial advisor, they think that you might work for that company solely, but essentially what Northwestern Mutual is to us is our preferred affiliated broker. So I run my own firm, I run my own financial advising business, and I have a team that works with me. And Northwestern Mutual is just essentially an affiliated broker that we choose to use the majority of the time for certain products, but other than that, we use a lot of different tools and products that are out there in the industry.
Okay, very cool. So what advantage does this bring to your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest advantage is then we don't have to necessarily think from a narrow-minded perspective of what we can help people with or what we can necessarily implement for them. A lot of times in our industry we have people that necessarily label themselves as advisors or people that give advice, but they only can work with certain tools. While for us, we get to definitely do what's in the best interest of the client because we have basically everything at our fingertips as to what we can put into place with a client.
Okay, very cool. So what specifically does this bring of value to the business owners and farmers who you work with primarily?
Yeah, so with those industries, I think one of the biggest things that they want to look for is how can we make a smart move with the best financial strength as well. And being that we're affiliated with Northwestern Mutual is a AAA, A+ rated company. Not many companies in the nation can say that. And what that allows for us to do is essentially implement tools that are really unique for them. And when a farmer or a business owner is trying to make a decision, the biggest thing they're trying to do is how does this make sense for our farm? How does it build our strength for our business? And when we can utilize all the tools that are out there, as well as combine that with unique financial strength, it's usually putting them in the best possible position.
Yeah, well, I just want to point it out too, cream of the crop. If you guys have seen cream of the crop, you've definitely seen James Hendricks on there. So is farmers your main demographic that you kind of work with?
Yeah, so farmers and business owners are who we work with a lot. A lot of just people that we get along with really well and people we enjoy getting to know, as well as how we can help. We think that we can really provide them the most value. Yeah. So that's definitely something that we take a lot of pride in, and especially the farming communities and farming operations that we run into.
Oh yeah, and it's very known. Like whenever we go out to a farm, they always know you. They're the farmers that are in the community, and they always see you as this local hero. They love you. So when is it appropriate for a business or a farm to start planning for their succession of it?
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky question because there's always something like, what's the perfect time? What is the perfect time that we can start planning around this? And there isn't a perfect time. I think for anyone that's getting into a business or thinking about how can we grow our business that's already been around a while, or how do we get out of the business, there is relevant things that need to be planned around. So anytime. I think right away is the best thing to do because it might not be the same planning you're doing if you're just starting the business or starting the farm as the person that's trying to get out of it. But it's still important to put certain things into place and set yourself up for the best possible situation in the future and plan with that foresight of where you're going to be.
Okay, yeah, and so for someone kind of just starting out and they reach out to you, where we'll get your contact information in a second, but what is that process? What does that process look like?
Honestly, just trying to get to know each individual. I think the biggest thing is the person that we work with wants to essentially hire us to help them, and we want to be able to make sure it's a good fit for us as well. So the first conversations are always around who are you? What makes you tick? What's your priorities? What's your goals? What's your family situation? And just trying to get to know you on a deeper level, figure out what your values are. The planning can come after that's established, but the relationship is number one, first and foremost, always. So that's how we want to focus and how we essentially start every process we work with a new individual.
Yeah, absolutely. So where and how can clients reach out to your team?
Yeah, so for our team, I said it wrong last time, our email.
Okay.
But reach us by email at james.hendricks@nm.com, not at northwesternmutual.com, which I said last time.
Oh no, okay, at NM?
NM, as in Northwestern Mutual, just nm.com.
nm.com, okay.
And then reach me at my cell, 218-766-2097, and we'll be happy to just have a conversation, go to coffee, grab lunch, and figure out who we are and who you are and how we can maybe help each other.
All right, I love that. Okay, yeah, keeping things on a personal level is always great starting out with business. So,
100%.
Right, thank you for coming on the couch and telling us that. Yeah. Coming up on today's show, Sophia is back at the Rail District with a new business, so you'll want to stick around after the break.